Chris Hadfield is holding a series of talks around Australia this week about the lessons he's learned from life in space. He joined me earlier. Chris Hadfield, it's a great pleasure to have you here.
Thanks, Emma.
In 2013, you became a space superstar when you recorded David Bowie's Space Oddity. What inspired you to do that, and was that a deliberate attempt to give the public a glimpse of your workplace?
I've always been a musician. My mom is a musician. I grew up on a farm, so you made your own entertainment. My brothers and sisters are all musicians, so that doesn't suddenly change when you leave Earth. The NASA psychiatrists put a guitar on the space station, not I. So there's a guitar floating up there right now, and so it was waiting for me to go up and play. And I played it every chance I got, at the end of the day, just like I do on Earth. And I wrote music and recorded music. But when my son released one song that I'd written with my brother, suddenly there was this sort of clamoring back through social media to do a version of Space Oddity on the space station, which I never covered Bowie. I mean, it's not somebody you cover, you know, it's ridiculous. But
unless you're doing it in space.
Well, but it just seemed very pretentious to play that song up there. But people asked, and so my son said, "Dad, you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for everybody else. Just do a version of it." So I did. And then two musician friends of mine back on Earth put those instrumentals underneath my voice and guitar. And Bowie gave us permission and loved it. And one day I floated around making a video of myself, singing along with myself. And my son and a buddy of his did all the editing. And we released it just the day before I came home. It was no planned thing. It was just a family project, really. Just a fun thing to do with my son. But it's been amazing to see the impact of it.
It went absolutely viral. Did you meet David Bowie as a result?
Just unfortunately from a distance. I never met him in person. I wish I had. Every interaction I had with him was
Did he give you some
gracious
feedback?
And funny. Oh yeah, he loved it. He loved it. He described it as the most poignant version of the song ever done, which was just floored me. But I think for him, he knew he was ill. You know, it was getting to be the end of his life. He wrote that song at the beginning, when he was still 19 or 20, before we'd even walked on the moon. He'd always fantasized about flying in space, Starman and Mars and all that other stuff. And I think for him it was just like a gift to have that song updated with the lyrics, performed actually in space, just a couple years before he was taken. And so, to me, that might be the best part, is that he got delight out of my particular version of that song.